What's up, family? Welcome back to another legendary reaction video. As always, man, shout out to Doug and Exile. I'd like to give credit to the content creators, for their amazing content, such as Doug. He gives us that factual information with the facts and the sources to back it up. As usual, family, we take the information face value over here, we break it down, and then we give our commentary, let alone our thoughts. And then I like to create dialogue within the comments below with you guys giving your perspective, and then we just have an amazing conversation and kick it. So with no further ado, let's go, family.
Mistrial. It's not official yet, but we have the first bit of evidence that this thing is going to get a mistrial based on a leak on Facebook. I have the documents here, and this is going to break Alvin Bragg and Juan Merchon's hearts, and that's a good thing. Welcome to Doug and Exile. This is where the happy patriots are. As we watch this, the Trump felony under scrutiny. Now, this is from a legal letter that Juan Merchon was required to send out to both the prosecutors and the defense. Here's the document. We'll just put it up on screen here. This is from the Supreme Court of the state of New York, from the desk of Juan M. Merchon, the Court of Claims. This was sent via email, sent today. Todd Blanche, Esquire, and ADA Joshua Steinglass. Dear counsel, today the court became aware of a comment that was posted on the Unified Court System's public Facebook page, which I now bring to your attention. In the comments, the user, quote, Michael Anderson, unquote, states, quote, my cousin is a juror and says Trump.
Before we get into this a little bit deeper, family, I felt like it's always was going to be hard to try to go through the legal proceedings regularly as normal for a normal person, because let alone Donald Trump has, he's a public figure / celebrity in a way due to his success from a business perspective as a businessman in the businessman field, which is his expertise. That's why he is successful that's why he has received as much success as he have during the course of time, because he's a great businessman, great marketer. So it's always going to be hard, especially if you have a public figure, first, not to get quartered in a court of public opinion, and then him being a former president, not for political lawfare to take place instead of actual laws that rule the land to actually take its course. Because a lot of people have their opinions, and then a lot of people is sitting there quick to make him guilty in regards of people opinions, and then a political stance of him going to be him being a candidate to run again to be a president. That's also hard because political power is tried to take over law. And then on top of it, his supporters, he has a strong support system, people that stand behind him. And, you have people that's against him or standing with him want to get their thoughts off. And the best way they're going to get their thoughts off is utilizing social media. So I figured this was coming. Comment down below, family, if you felt like this was going to happen due to Trump being a public figure. It's hard to try to prosecute public figures and go through the legal proceedings regular as a normal person, because someone's going to say something. Even though they put a gag order on Trump, the individuals on social media are going to do what they do. So I'm curious to see if this Michael Anderson person, who was a cousin of a juror, do you feel like, family, comment down below, is he going to, have to endure some type of penalty for this action of letting things get out?
Is getting convicted. Thank you, folks, for all your hard work with a heart, unquote. Now, this is going to open up an investigation. I only know this much. Remember, Mark Zuckerberg owns Facebook. They could find out this Michael Anderson guy who posted this. And all I can say is, if he is the cousin of a juror, Facebook would know, and they could turn over this evidence to Juan Merchon. So Zuckerberg, who's a Democrat, if he finds this is legit, he will bury it and say, we will not look at our users' messages. We will not spy on our users.
That would be very biased. Comment down below, family. Do you feel like Mark Zuckerberg would not turn over the information? truthful information? Do you feel like he will, or do you feel like he will not? I just feel like, how can you not turn over or share a user's experience a user's um information, if user's experience is one of you guys' top tier priority for people to keep using the Facebook interface? So why wouldn't you turn over the user experience information if you utilize user experience to continue to be to continue to have people use you guys' platform? So I don't know, man. It's just type crazy. Um, I guess it goes to this thing where people pick and choose what they want to do, right? Interesting.
But if this guy is a fraud and if he's a fake and if this is just a troll, then Zuckerberg will say, we're going to investigate this message, and they'll go back and find and prove that he wasn't a cousin of one of the jurors. That's my theory.
I get what Doug is saying. Doug is saying basically, if this guy's a troll and he's not really a cousin of somebody, then they'll investigate it. If he is really a cousin of somebody, they're gonna shove it under the rug.
It's a weird theory, but I mean, I think it's dead on. This is how these people act. Let's continue on this letter. The comment, now labeled as 1 week old, responded to a routine UCS notice posted on May 29th, 2024, regarding oral arguments in the 4th Department of the Appellate Division, unrelated to this proceeding. The posting entitled, quote, the Appellate Division 4th Department will hear oral arguments this morning at 10, unquote. So that was the original post on Facebook, and then that guy commented below. This was before oral arguments were finished. This was before they were supposed to, this whole case was supposed to go down. And the comments are both viewable and there's the facebook.com/ in the New York courts. So that's what Juan Merchan sent. This is very truly yours, Juan Merchan, Judge, Court of Claims. So he has signed this official document, and this went out all over the internet. And the first thing we all said is, this is a mistrial. So this is exactly the kind of thing, if proven legit or reasonably legit, that someone was talking about how they were going to rule before they heard all the evidence, this will get thrown out as a mistrial. This is exactly the kind of stuff that a lawyer needs. The the defense for Trump is going to be all over this thing, and they could end this whole court case. Trump would no longer be a felon. There would no longer be a sentencing period to go to jail. They would have to retry this whole case, maybe even change venue, and certainly they would go with all new jury. And so we start over, and the defense for Trump would know the exact tactics the prosecution's going to do, and do much better. So this is good news. Alvin Bragg is sweating and crying right now in his sleep. Good news for Trump. Once again, fate, God, reality. Anytime the news happens to come out for Trump, I'm celebrating. I'm loving it. I'm Doug in exile.
So comment down below, family. My question to you guys is, do you guys feel like it's a troll, or do you feel like it's the truth? I mean, we don't know until the facts come out on facts. And my second question is, do you feel like Mark Zuckerberg is going to shove it under the rug if this person is an actual family member of the juror? Or do you feel like he will still come out with the evidence if it is true that this individual on Facebook is a family member of someone who's on the juror? Or do you feel like if it's a troll, Mark Zuckerberg will investigate it and then give over the information because it's a troll? But if it's the truth, do you feel like he won't give it over? I'm curious to hear you guys' perspective. With no further ado, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Spread that peace, love, and positivity. Let the love supersede the hate. Until next time, family. Peace.